Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Odin, its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Plot of course for the USS Azora. "20 ships in range. This is Dana Bront of the transport SS Azora. Please help. Warp core contaminant field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communication and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us." Well, let's get in there and rescue him, why don't we? "20 ships in range. This is Dana Bront of the transport SS Azora. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us." Keep tracking that distress call. Distress signal. Sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We will only deal with them before we can render aid to the SS Azora. Full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. Keep firing all phases. Full powered engines. Not a very smart captain on that ship. Granted, I guess I'm not one to talk. Since I was just about to repeat his mistake. Scan the SS Azora. Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azora. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azora. Away team, report to the transporter room. Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azora. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azora's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir. Try to keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azora's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to survivors, and we'll need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Rescuing survivors is our top priority. Check out should there's no help someone in here. Remember, it's critically injured and you now have the training necessary to assist them. Let's hurry up and bypass the plasma conduit. Take out these Ryan scum, whatever you wish to refer to them as. A couple mineral samples. This plasma conduit. Doesn't appear to be any salvageable here. Core going critical, core ejection. Scanning the warp, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter contaminant and warp breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azora will be destroyed. We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Warp engines, magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azora. Please take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time. Help your crew. Let's scan the warp core ourselves. Containment on the warp core is failing, and there is nothing you can do to stop. You need to get your away team and the survivors off the ship as soon as possible. first, let's try to get all the salvageable loot that we can. Of course, there would be more of them. Anything that could be useful. Go to the transporter room. We'll be right behind you. Way team to Odin. Chief, are you ready to transport? Azora's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Azora's crew are on the transporter pad. We don't have much time. Get these people off the ship now. We have them, sir. Sensors detecting more Orion ships on the way. Captain, we need you back to the bridge. Beam us out of here. There are more Orion ships inbound, Captain. We need you back on the bridge right away. White team, prepare for emergency transport. Captain, incoming message from the Orions, putting it on screen. Leave now if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We're taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo. The Azora and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. That's the last thing. Of course it isn't. Just gotta break through their shields and keep it down long enough for us to get a couple torpedoes in there. So, some minimal damage there. Worse. Captain, we need to get within range and try to get a transport lock on Captain Brott. Helm, get us in range. And we're already in range. Attempting to get a transport lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain. Only barely. Just a few seconds later, she would have been down with the ship. Captain Bard is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brought has requested that we take her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she should be happy. She said she would be happy to speak to you if you wish. Speak to Captain Brought. You saved my crew, Lieutenant. I'll tell you whatever I can. What do you want to know? What was the Azora's mission? The Azora was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Trania. I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way. Tell me about the Orions. They're thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me. Raiders have always been a danger to ships like mine, but the problem has gotten worse since the Orions allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids. I agree. What happened to the Azora? We've been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce. They might have been. What will you do now? Go back to Belarus for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough Latinium saved up to get me back on my feet as soon as I get another ship. I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting. Well now, let's get them out of here. Ready to leave the system on your command, sir. Let's depart the system. Hail Starfleet. Well done, Lieutenant. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, we have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pejim. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions. So, we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Saketh to Pejim. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe. I think we got a few things to equip onto our ship now. It's definitely better engine, or better shields. Let's go and throw those on. It's definitely a better warp core. Let's throw that on there too. Give the plasma torpedo launcher a chance, see if it works how I would like it to, and if it does, we'll keep it. If not, we'll just go back to what we had before. Like better high yield torpedoes. Well. Increase the damage at least. Let's go ahead and set a course for Vulcan. don't like the sight of the Borg being there.